Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my Rad Rover 6 Plus that I've had for about a month now. I'm going to be going over some of the attachments and features that I have on my bike, and I'm going to be showing you guys my bike rack and how I transport the bike. And then we're going to be doing a little bit of a trail test on a rough trail. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I have an electric bike rental business outside of Zion National Park. I make all kinds of e-bike videos. I make videos operating my electric bike rental business as well as Rad Power Bike e-bike reviews.
Alright, so I've had my Rad Rover 1 month now. I've made some custom attachments to this bike. So I have the Rad rack here, front rack, which is from Rad, but I've also got this rear rack and this box that I've mounted on here. So this rack is from Amazon. I'll link it in the description of the video, but it's a custom rack that can support up to 300 pounds, which I plan on putting my backpack on this back rack sometimes. I ended up making this utility box attachment that attaches on to the rack, so I can, when I'm not using my backpack and I'm just riding, I have a lot of storage in here. I have it bolted down here. I can take it off easily, really easily. So I can take this box off and then just go back to the rear rack. I also have a trailer that goes onto the bike. It's not going to be shown in this video, but in some future videos I'm going to do some camp outs and I'll be showing you my trailer, and I'm going to be making some modifications to the trailer, so I'll show you guys some of that coming up. But yeah, just wanted to go over the Rad Rover, what I like about it, what I don't like about it. Honestly, I love this bike. It's really a good bike for people looking to ride on dirt trails. I love how big the tire base is. It's a monster. It goes up hills really well. Lots of storage. Like I was saying with my custom rack, I have tons of storage. Definitely a good hunting bike or outdoorsman's bike. I'd say the only negative is transporting this bike. It's very heavy. I do have a bike rack and I'm going to show you here shortly how I load it on there and take it on rides, but if you don't have a truck or a bike rack, it's going to be a little difficult to use this bike or take it places. But I'll be taking it on a little ride today, which I'll include in this video, and just going to give you guys an overall review so far. I love this Rad Rover Plus. If you're looking to get a Rad Rover, check out my affiliate link in the description below. Any Rad bikes or Rad accessories, check out my link. I get you some discounts. Email me for discount codes. But a lot of people have been harping on Rad about their customer support, but they've actually been stepping it up recently, and there's been a lot of discounts. This bike right now is running $1,300, which is usually $2,000, so it's a great discount. I was gonna actually build my own personal e-mountain bike, but I ended up going this route because I would have put more money in building one than getting this bike. Definitely a great option for outdoorsmen and people looking to get a deal on an e-bike. As far as mounting this, I basically have a U-bolt under here, and then I have a couple washers and some nuts. You can see here. Make sure to tighten it down, keep these tight. It's worked out really well for me, but I'm gonna take it off here and give it a good ride without this on, just to kind of save some weight. And I'm gonna be transporting this bike soon, so for a far distance, so I think it's best to take this box off. Alright, now you can see what it looks like without the box. It doesn't really save much weight, but you can kind of see what the rack looks like. Really nice rack. I plan on sitting on this bike with my backpack and then having the backpack rest on this back rack here.
Alright, so I'm getting my bike rack all set up. This bike rack I got on Amazon. I'll link it in the description. It's actually for a dirt bike, but it was the best bike rack I could find to accommodate the Rad Rover without spending $500 on a rack. Because of my Subaru's 1.25" trailer hitch, I have to have an adapter for a 1.25" to 2" adapter, which makes this bike rack stick out extra long. Because of my vehicle's low clearance, I am a little nervous about this bike rack, but I think I'm just going to take it slow and definitely test it out before I take it on any long distances.
The bike's just a few miles down the road, tried out for its first test ride on the rack. Did pretty well, didn't move a muscle. I think there's a few things I could improve on, but now I'm gonna be taking my bike on a little ride. I'm going to Tokerville Falls, so I'll show you guys that and hopefully I can make it there on the bike.
So I really underestimated how rocky and bumpy this trail was. I actually started this trail on less than 50% battery. So I did go about halfway, but I ended up turning back about halfway because it was about 95 degrees out. I was getting low on battery and it was just not a comfortable ride. But I will say the Rad Rover did really well on this trail. I think I could have kept going, but this bike is really well off-road. You can kind of see here how the trail conditions were. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for my upcoming Rad Rover 6 videos.